Hey everyone, welcome back. So spring is finally here and today I'm going to be doing a favorites spring lip product video for 2024. I actually tried to narrow it down as much as I could, but yeah, it was really difficult. However, we do have 10 shades. There's a few matte finishes, but most of these are going to be glossy finishes. I'm going to be starting off with the glossy finishes first and in the order of their stain. There's also a variety of new shades that came out this year or recently, and also shades that have been in the market for a couple of years now. So starting out first, we have Romance Juicy Lasting Tint. This is a new shade that came out. This is 38 Breeze Beige. This is a neutral shade, so it works well for cool tones or warm tones. This is a little bit more on the mute side as well. For this shade, you have a purple. If you have a little bit of a purple undertone for your original lip color, this will look very MLBB. So I use this as an everyday shade if I just want a little bit of color in my lips but don't want it to stand out too much. Again, for the formula, it has a dewy light gloss finish. Not as glossy as I would like it, so I do like to pair with a clear glossy finish. Overall, it doesn't dry out my lips. The stain is not as good as I would like it to, but the more that you apply, the better the stain. It does have a sweet scent, so I'll keep that in mind. Next up, we have Peripera's Ink Mood Glowy Tint. This came out a while ago, and this is in the shade 23. I'm going to put the English name on the screen somewhere. I only know it by the Korean name. For the shade color, you have an apricot peach color. It is more of a light shade. Once it oxidizes, it looks really flattering for my natural beige skin tone. It does kind of darken a little bit, but overall it's going to give a very beautiful apricot peach color on the lips. Gives a very beautiful, youthful and playful look. For the scent, it has a sweet shea butter scent. I like how the formula is very moisturizing and doesn't dry out my lips. Adds a very beautiful dewy gloss finish and looks really good on the sunlight as well. Next up is the Muse's Dew Tint. This is in the shade 13 Dew Poksunga. For the shade color, you have a classic pink, maybe a slight coral undertones, but overall it's going to be a pink shade. Very MLB, very good for a simple and natural makeup look. This is my favorite formula from Muse. One thing about Muse's products is that it glides on so smoothly onto your lips, especially for this. It has like a satin-like gloss finish. It just looks so seamless and beautiful. It has the right amount of gloss to make your lips pop. It's a very beautiful juicy pout. It fills in the wrinkles of your lips, so it kind of gives that satin-like gloss finish. Korea is actually quite expensive. The cheapest I usually get is 17,000 won. Quite pricey, but for the formula, I think it is quite worth it. Next up is Etude's Over Glowy Tint. This is in the shade number 6. Pink's Tone. This recently came out, and to be honest with you, I'm obsessed with this formula. It gives such a beautiful, shiny and glossy finish. Sorry for the noise, Luna is eating her stick next to me. So far, it's the most glossy lip product that I've reviewed, and with a good stain. Amazing formula. It just glides on so smoothly on your lips. Very moisturizing. It's not sticky, it's not waxy. I'm looking forward to more shades that are a little bit more muted. Number 6, Pink's Tone. It does work really well for my skin tone and perfect for spring. It's also not too mute. It does add a really nice brightening effect. Sort of have a mauve, fuchsia, pink purple color. It sort of looks like an orchid purple. It's very pretty and flattering. I do prefer the ingredients look of this. If you're looking for a very glossy finish that has a good stain, I definitely recommend this. And for the scent, it has a shea butter scent, but it's very mild, so you can barely smell it. Next up is Clay's Crystal Glam Tint. This is in the shade number 9, Berry Peach. You sort of have a peachy pink color. This has less apricot in it. It does look a little bit more mute on the lips compared to Peripera's earlier. Very beautiful peachy color with slight coral undertones. I'm not really a big fan of orange lip products, so I tend to lean more towards peachy or coral shades, and this is perfect for my skin tone. For the formula, it also has a see-through light glossy finish. Very beautiful, quite moisturizing. The stain is okay. I think I should have switched these two. For the scent, it is a little bit sweet, but also has like a soapy like scent, like very clean type of scent. Next up is Peripera's Body Bare Tint and number 2, Universal Coral. You can see I'm almost done using this product. It sort of have this peachy coral color, but once it oxidizes, it does look more like a mauve pink color with slight coral undertones. Very flattering and perfect for spring. Compared to the previous apricot shades, this is probably the brightest and it's more mute. And also this has the best stain. It does have a red stain if you blot it. However, the stain is very pigmented. Very beautiful glossy finish. Has a glistening gloss finish. As for the scent, it does have a slight sweet scent. Last but not least, for the glossy finishes, we have Romance Dewy Full Water Tint. This is in the shade number 3, If Rose. This is a rosy pink color. If you're not into red shades but you want a rosy shade, I definitely recommend this shade color. Very flattering and beautiful rosy pink color. Gives you that rosy flushed finish. It also has an amazing formula as well. Gives you that dewy light gloss finish. Very similar to Peripera's Ink Mood Glowy Tint. Very moisturizing moisturizing, it's not sticky, it's not waxy. There's not much of a scent. Moving on to mattes, I have 3 matte lip products, and the first one is Bia's Water Velvet Tint. This is in the shade number 3, Sheer Mauve. Recently, I was organizing my lip collections. I came across this, I swatched this, and I was obsessed with the shade color. It reminds me a lot of Captivating Pink, which is from Peripera's Ink Mood Glowy Tint. As you know, it was discontinued, but you can kind of see it as the matte version. Here's the hand swatch, and they're really similar to each other. I have these at the bottom and Captivating Pink on top. You can sort of see it's this mauvey pink purple shade, and it is a little bit more mute. I do have a Captivating Pink dupe video, and I don't think I included this. For the formula, it has a water-like formula, and then it dries matte on your lips, similar to Cleo's Dewy Blur Tint or Wake Makes. Has a very good stain as well. The stain for this also does turn red, so do be careful with that, which I find is quite common for watery formulas that turn matte. Yeah, it feels very soft and velvety on your lips, has that velvety matte finish, very moisturizing, it's not sticky, it's not waxy. It does have a very sweet scent, so I would keep that in mind. Very slim packaging, very easy to carry. Next up, we have Peripera's Over Blur Tint. This recently came out. This is in the shade number 4. This is a rosy pink color, similar to If Rose, but a lot lighter and more bright. You have a rosy pink color with coral undertones. It's not too bright that it stands out too much. It gives a semi-brightening effect. It gives a beautiful and healthy glow. This formula recently came out, and it's a little bit similar to Roman's Blur Fudge Tint. It's not as thick as Roman's, but it is semi-thick. It's really easy to blend and blur and to create that gradients look. I do have it on my lips right now in the inner corner of my lips. It also does fill in the wrinkles of your lips a little bit to give you that blurred-like effect. Really good stain as well, and it's quite long-lasting. It does have a slight sweet shea butter scent, but it's not overwhelming. It actually smells really good. Very moisturizing. It doesn't dry out my lips. Last but not least, we have Etude's Fixing Tint. This is in Rose Latte, which is actually a limited edition. I do have a video of dupe versions. However, this is probably my favorite formula. It sort of have a rosy beige color, and it just looks so soft and delicate on the lips. It is semi-mute, but it's really good to wear every day, but also as a base color if you want to create a gradient look. I actually have it on my lips right now as a base color. As you know, for the Fixing Tint formula, it's very long lasting, very moisturizing. It doesn't dry your lips as long as you prep your lips. Sort of has a shea butter scent, very long lasting, and it has an amazing stain up to 6 to 8 hours at least. So those are my top 10 lip products for spring this year. A lot of these are also really good to pair together. Hopefully you found it helpful. Definitely let me know in the comments down below your favorite shades for spring this year. Anyway, that wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.